Now, I actually don't use my thumb to make thumbprint cookies because, first of all, a thumb isn't exactly round. Hello everyone, thank you for coming or for coming back. Today I am going to show you how to make peanut butter and jelly thumbprint cookies. These are just such a cute little cookie. They are great because they combine peanut butter and jelly, objectively the two flavors in the best type of sandwich that there is, and they are so cute and so much fun to make. So all the ingredients and the measurements are listed down below, and we can start baking. So we are going to start in a large bowl by creaming together our butter and our peanut butter. I like to give these a quick mix with a beater just on high speed for a minute or two before I add in my sugar to give it a little bit of a head start. Once it is nice and fluffy and aerated, we can go ahead and add our sugar, and we can beat this once again until it is nice and light and fluffy and combined. Next, we are going to add our egg yolks. So I'm just going to go ahead and separate 2 eggs using just the yolks for these cookies. Make sure not to throw out your whites because you can use them for lots of things. So along with our yolks, we are going to add a splash of vanilla, and then we can beat this once again until combined. Next, we are going to sift in our flour plus a pinch of salt. You don't need to sift your salt, but I add it at the same time as the flour, so you might as well. Then you're gonna go ahead and beat this once again until it is nice and combined and it looks like cookie dough. Now at this point, normally in a recipe it would tell you to chill the dough. I actually don't like to chill the dough when it is still in its big ball of dough. I like to portion it out to its cookie sizes and then chill it. This is because since they are in small portions, they will chill so much faster. So here I am just going to be scooping them out into cookies using my portion scoop. If you don't have a portion scoop, just go ahead and roll them into 1-inch balls with your hand. And then before putting them in the fridge, we are going to add the thumbprint. Now I actually don't use my thumb to make thumbprint cookies because, first of all, a thumb isn't exactly round and I like having a nice neat round indent in my cookies, and second of all, my fingers are a little bit small, so I like to use something a little bit bigger. So here I have a teaspoon measurement with a nice rounded bottom to it. You can use anything that you have that has some sort of a rounded end to it, or you can just use your thumb like you're meant to. So after putting the thumbprints into these cookies, we are going to go ahead and put them in the fridge for about 10 minutes to set up. This is about the time that you would want to heat up your oven. Generally, I just put my cookies in the fridge to chill and then turn on the oven, and when the oven beeps, I know it's been about 10 minutes. So when we take the cookies out of the fridge, there is 2 more things before we put them into the oven. The first is completely optional, but I'm going to go ahead and dip the tops of these in some coarse turbinado sugar. I have really been liking this sugar lately. It just adds a little bit of extra flavor and a little bit of extra texture to anything that you put it on. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my cookies and sort of dip them in so I get a line of sugar around the pocket that the jam is going into. But again, you can skip this if you don't have or don't want to use your turbinado sugar. And then next we are going to add our jam. So I have 3 different types of jam here: a raspberry jam, an apricot jam, and a homemade strawberry jam. You can use any type of jam that you want. It really isn't important. As long as you like it, it will make a perfect pb&j cookie. So we're just going to go ahead and add the jam to the little indents in our cookies, and then they can go into the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now these cookies are going to bake for about 12 to 15 minutes. I like to take them out when they are still rather soft, but they have a nice crust that is formed on the outside of the cookie because they will continue to firm up as they cool down. Now you are going to want to leave these to cool down on their baking trays so that they firm up all the way. You don't want to eat these hot out of the oven because hot jam can be very, very hot. So go ahead and let these cool for about 10 minutes before you eat your cookies. And here are our beautiful completed peanut butter and jelly thumbprint cookies. These are so cute, so tasty, and you can go ahead and personalize them with any sort of jam that you like, or even a homemade jam if you have a special homemade jam recipe. So thank you for watching. I hope you make these, I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time.